some of the top players in their like collegiate teams. Now they're out of college, but just an older, experienced team.
Okay. Lovely.
Yes.
So all college players at USC, that's their college team, you said?
Yeah.
Very cool. Okay. You'll have to keep us updated on who the Olympians are and stuff, since you're much more
so let's
involved in that.
Johnny Hooper. Jake Carter's an Olympian. I didn't even know that. I'm old, you guys. Oh, Hannes. But Hannes isn't here.
Yeah. Sibley Hooper. Okay.
Hi.
Be a lot faster than I'm used to, too.
This game.
It'll be fun, though. It'll
Yeah.
be fun. Used to watching these high school games that are kind of boring.
Okay. Well, we'll try our best together. Like I said, it's been a beat for me, but
That's okay. That's okay. I'll try and keep up.
We have two sessions. For our morning session, we'll open up with the Olympic Club taking on USC. That'll be followed by the LA Athletic Club taking on the Academy team. Academy is the USA Water Polo team recruiting for the Youth World Championships. In our afternoon session, alumni will be taking on USC, and we'll conclude our day with Olympic taking on Riptide. All of our games are being live streamed off the USA Water Polo website. Follow along as the league progresses. This is weekend 2.
so Luca as well. So Johnny Hooper and Luca both played in the last games.
In the last games just now?
No.
Oh.
Sorry, in the last Olympic games.
Oh, okay.
Sorry. Yeah. Trying to see if there's anyone else.
So Hooper and
You can put a little star next to him.
said Luca, right? Yeah. Okay. Perfect.
All right, gentlemen, let's line it up. It's time for player introductions. Come on, gentlemen, let's line it up. Time for a player introduction. And now it's time for our first game of the day as we present the Olympic Club in the white. They'll be taking on the USC Trojans in the dark. cage number 1, Jonathan Sibley. Number 2, Johnny Hooper. Number 3, Patrick Fellner. Number 4, Paul Reynolds. Number 6, Luca Cupido. Number 7, John Grover. Number 9, Zach Montes. Number 10, Cullen Hennessy. Number 11, Thomas Carroll. Number 12, Odysseus Masmanides. Number 14, Blake Parrish. Number 15, Wyatt Parker. And Olympic coached by Brian Flax. And now to our caps, let's meet the USC Trojans. In the cage, number 1, Blake Jackson. Number 2, Christopher Aglioso. Number 3, Aiden Watson. Number 4, Jake Carter. Number 6, Chris Sturdivant. Number 7, Carson Kranz. Number 8, Jake Earhart. Number 9, Reed Stemler. Number 10, Marcus Longton. Number 11, Henry Saunders. Number 12, Max Miller. Number 13, Tom McGuire. Number 14, Luka Predicic. Number 16, Joshua Waldock. Number 19, Tony Parnelli. Number 20, Peyton Farma. Our backup goalies, 1A, Eric Hubner. 1B, Kyle McKinney. 1C, Garrett Allen. Trojans today are coached by Connor Vergy, assisted by Alexander Bacour. Our officials are Mr. Matosic and Mr. Goldenberg. With that, may I ask Evan to please stand or remove your caps. We honor our country at the playing of the national anthem. All right, gentlemen, let's toss your benches. We want to get back on schedule. We've got 1 minute till the game starts.
All right, welcome out to Beckman High School here in Irvine, California. This is Game On Live Studio, joined by, with USA Water Polo. My name's Trevor Linton. Alongside me, Cammie Craig.
Hello, hello. It feels good to be back on the mic today. Beautiful day at Beckman. Energy is feeling really good in the pool this morning.
Absolutely. We've got Olympic and USC taking on each other here. USC in the dark caps and Olympic in the light caps here. They're going to jump in the water, and we'll get started here.
Looking forward to a good matchup here today. National League is really made up of quite a few collegiate players. We have some Olympians, some experience past their collegiate time, junior team players. Really interested in looking at the seniors in high school who will be transitioning into their college play, but getting some good repetition here throughout these games over these 3 weekends that they played throughout National League.
And a good challenge for the USC team against some of these Olympic players as well.
That's right.
Olympic is going to win the sprint there. That's Monsees picking that up as they send it back to Carroll to start it up here on the attack for Olympic. Hennessy works it across the middle, goes into set, bounces around, picked up by Masmanides, shot on goal.
A quick entry pass there, but center just moving out quite high. That's a hard place to take a shot from.
Hubner playing that well in the goal for USC. Back on the attack here, free pass for Waldeck as he sends it back to Sturdivant. Sturdivant will swim it in up top. Swings it over to Longton, puts it inside, and great crash defense there from Olympic.
USC being patient on their offense and finding the center at the end of the clock there, but like you said, it's hard to make a move surrounded by defense.
Nice outlet pass. Reynolds, though, shut down on the other end by Hubner.
You have to be careful with Paul Reynolds' speed. He's known to get up on those counterattacks and
He
look
got
for those
down there
quick
quick.
shots. Yes.
Longton with it now for USC as he sends it up top for Sturdivant. Looking for a shot. That got blocked in front. Getting a piece of it was Johnny Hooper. Olympic clogging up the shooting lane there. Free pass here for Monsees. Up top for Carroll. And over to Hooper again.
You see USC is dropping back now into a zone, making it difficult for Olympic to find their center. Olympic is being patient, passing the ball around the top here. Shot on cage. It's a tough position to shoot from that one position down there on the line. Have to be incredibly creative as your angle starts to diminish the lower you get down on that 2-meter line.
Yeah, and they were looking for Moss Medina's inside, but like you said, the defense just could not get a pass inside there. That ball is tapped out. So a turnover here, and Olympic will get the ball back. Quick substitution for Olympic. Sibley will start it off as he sends it up to Hennessy. Just over 2 minutes played through the first period. Earning the foul is Hooper. Pass across to Monsees. Backdoor and a 5-meter.
Again, Paul Reynolds just creating a lot of movement over there on the 1-2 side. You have to be quick. He can be sneaky with his movements and getting that inside water, and that's exactly what he did. Just found that inside water there on the corner there and received a pass.
And Hooper will score here on the 5-meter penalty shot. So Olympic up 1-0 here, a minute and a half into the first period.
You see Hooper's quite comfortable in that 5-meter line.
Yeah,
going
absolutely.
Up for that shot.
Down the right-hand side for Watson. And the USC club up top, a little out of reach for McGuire. Able to get it up to Earhart. Outside 6, he'll shoot and score.
A lot of movement in this possession for USC, starting the possession and a double set, and just that commotion and that movement in front of the cage, allowing their perimeter to come in and find that shot.
USC ties it up at 1 here. 5 minutes to play first period. Very nice turn from Reynolds. Foul earned by Grover on the wing as he sends it up top for Parrish. Into center, turning and scoring. Barker on the goal.
Great patience there. Again, led by movement. There's some good movement on that 1-2 side, up on the legs in the pass and finding the center there to a quick shot. That shot needed to be quick out of set because, again, defense is hanging around there.
Yeah,
so you got to be quick. There's not a
crashing
lot
in fast.
Yeah, it's not a lot of time to make several moves to the ball. It needs to be quick and then find the back of the cage.
USC back with it here, looking to tie things up. Pass goes over to Kranz as he picks up the ordinary.
I see USC has 4 on the bottom line here. They're slowly finding a balance
Nardelli able to earn the free pass inside, and then he kicks it up top for Kranz, and he skips it in from deep.
Nice skip shot here again, just great patience, catching the defense just a little too deep there and taking that space and finding the back of the cage.
So a 2-2 game, just about halfway through the first.
Olympic here, almost subbing a full roster. These National League games are great just to maintain fitness and see where you're at.
Yeah, absolutely.
None of these guys are in a traditional season at this point, and so I think it's always a great check to see where you're at fitness-wise.
Definitely tiring being out there a full 8 minutes. Monsi's with it now. Earning the foul. Can shoot if he would like. Sends it over to the wing. That shot is saved by Hubner.
Olympic is doing a great job and just kind of finding those lanes and open water. You'll see, as you notice, Olympic is setting up on their offense that they're constantly moving. It doesn't have to be big movements to create, although we are seeing some of that, but just, you know, sliding a half a foot one way or a half a foot another, and they're just kind of constantly keeping USC's defense back on their heels.
Got to reposition a lot.
That's right, and SC is going to have to keep their head on a swivel and just really pay attention to where Olympic is, you know, finding those small lanes. And with the way that Olympic plays and the way that they know each other and the connection is they're taking advantage of those small windows.
Yeah.
And it's just up to them to finish. But you can see that as how they're feeding their center quickly and finding those small moments and how they're seeing each other and finding each other on the perimeter as well.
Yeah, Fellner on that wing, able to get that shot off, and Hubner's save will get them a fresh shot clock here. Pass goes over, great read there from Nardelli to intercept the pass. USC will reset as they send it back to Hubner. Ball goes up to Kranz. Kranz looking inside. Nardelli is tied up down there. He'll send it over to Agliozzo.
USC looking to make some movement to get that shot off.
Fantastic save there from Sibley.
A little bit of a tangle in the transition.
Earhart has been kicked out here. 6-on-5 for Olympic. This is Hennessy on the wing over to Fellner, and Fellner will bury it to take the lead for Olympic.
Olympic deciding if they wanted to go for the quick attack. One or two passes there to nice shot on cage. Olympic taking their opportunities. 5-meter pass, a penalty shot and a 6-on-5.
USC with the ball again here. Longton. USC down 1 with just over 2.5 to play in the first period. Waldeck off over to Carter. Carter up top. Finding Longton again. Quick passing here from USC. Shot saved again by Sibley.
With 2 minutes on the clock here, USC is going to want to get one more shot on goal here.
Speed from Johnny Hooper. He got down there quick.
The challenges in taking these outside shots by USC is that it's feeding the counterattack for Olympic. You have to be thoughtful and make sure when you're taking those shots that your teammates are covering you defensively to get back there on that counter.
Yeah, absolutely. Olympic now, their biggest lead of this game now, up by 2. 2 minutes to play. USC trying to get back within 1. Longton sending it over. That pass out of the hands of Waldock, and it's stolen away by Grover.
Turnover leading to a counterattack opportunity here for Olympic. There's quite a few openings.
Fantastic pass.
Just a little high of the cage there. We have Olympic now chasing USC. SC taking a look here to see what's open, slowing down and now setting up their offense.
This is Waldock up top for USC. Longton looking at his options here.
SC really having to look to shoot from the top as the center position is quite covered.
Yeah, double team down there was Miller. They were trying to get it down there. It's well covered, like you said. Ordinary foul here as they send it across to Grover. Grover up top for Parrish. Onto the wing, Reynolds with it. Hooper into center. Barker halfway underwater there, couldn't get a piece of it.
Olympic doing a great job finding their center, but unfortunately, it's hard to see the ball with your head underwater.
Yeah.
As a center, I know the challenges.
Start of it now. USC able to get a stop on defense, trying to turn it into some offense here. Sibley tips that one out of play, so a 2-meter for USC.
It's not surprising USC looked for kind of a surprise quick shot. Again, they're just trying to get one more goal on the scoreboard here going into that second quarter.
Sturdivant over to Waldock. A nice turn inside.
Nice overpass here.
Down low, it's Stemler. Too much pressure from behind coming from Parrish. And that will end the first period. Olympic up 4-2 after one. We'll be back in just a second here. Sorry, I want to try and get these stats so that you see.
Okay.
Time's running out. They need to score.
Lola, we need you. Get in there.
But wait, Coach Krikorian has just subbed in their secret weapon, Lola the dog. She shoots. She scores!
Yeah!
Alrighty, teams back in the water here. Down by 2. USC, what do they need to do to tie this game back up?
As we watch this game, I mean, what I'm seeing Olympic do is do a really good job in finding those really small windows of opportunity, and it's leading them to earn ejections and earning penalty shots. SC's really slowing down and being methodical about their attack on offense, and they've yet to earn any exclusions or opportunities in that way.
Yeah, Olympic able to earn. They've already got 2 earned exclusions. Reynolds stole that ball away. He had gotten called for an ordinary and did not realize, so he'll get kicked out here. So USC, like you said, Cammie, here they come, earning the 6-on-5.
Here's their opportunity.
Up top for Carter.
Seeing a little bit of a storming defense here by Olympic, putting the pressure on
Nice
USC.
hands. What a feed inside.
Great shot there. It's a testament to just their practice and their connection, finding that post. Great pass high.
Stemler taps that in right in center. USC back within one, just 30 seconds into the second here. Carroll over to Hennessy.
Just a premature buzz on the shot clock here. Look at the clock's organized. We also have a kickboard floating loose here in the pool. This is probably a much needed break for both teams,
Yeah.
even though we're just starting the second quarter. Always have to take advantage of these moments, whether it's a
Absolutely.
player fixing a cap or having to reset or reorganize a shot clock.
Yep, got
It-
one of the shot clocks out over here on this USC side.
But it's just a moment. I think in these down times, it's a opportunity to adjust your positioning, take a deep breath. I always found as a player, I was constantly setting up my body position to have just a small advantage once that
Yeah.
whistle blows again.
So you can get the inside water.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Ball back in play here.
Monsi's with it for Olympic. Sends it over to Hooper. On the wing, Reynolds. Shot off the crossbar. Rebound is picked up by Sturdivant. USC looking to tie it up on the counterattack here, just about a minute into the second period. Sturdivant up the near side, picked up by Waldock.
SC again looking to go double post early on in their possession and then slowly clearing out on that bottom line. Again, being all stacked in that solid line makes those passes really hard, and you have to be aware of finding those lanes so there are clear lanes and clear passes so it's not leading to turnovers. Speaking of turnovers, USC is back on the attack. We look like we're up here.
We got an offensive foul.
Outlet pass, putting on the pressure. Looked for the spin lob, but Hooper says, nope, not today. I was going to slide behind there and have the goalies back.
Yeah, Sibley will thank him for that later. A great read from Hooper on the back door. Hooper with it now for Olympic. Nice find at center, and scoring is Monsi's. And Olympic back up by 2.
And Monty played that right. I mean, his positioning started back on the opposite side of the pool, just slowly finding his way in front of the SC defense and holding that position, just being patient, knowing that that pass would come. And when it did, he was able to attack on it.
USC really looking for a way to get the offense churning here. A couple of turnovers in the last few possessions from USC. We saw that pass across the middle.
SC here getting organized on their balance, taking a look at what's available.
Good
Again,
defense there.
SC just having a hard time really, you know, again, having positioning and space from their defense and being able to protect that ball and make safe passes. It really comes down to how they're balancing their offense and continuing, like, clearing out, creating space for the center, creating space for themselves to attack.
Watching your back too, we just saw a steal, a backhand shot in center. That was Barker on the shot. And there again, Hubner shutting that down. He's been really good today for USC,
He has.
despite being down by 2. McGuire on the far side. Watson inside water.
There it is.
Nice pass.
SC did a really great job getting the defense, Olympics defense, back on their heels here. Great attack and patience and finding the center, really placing that ball right on the center's hand to allow the center to do a nice quick snap out into a layout. This is the way, I mean, just kind of attacking in and getting that defense to move and putting the defense back on their heels. This is where they're going to find their opportunities, and that was a great, great possession for USC.
Yeah, Nardelli was able to find that space inside center. Like you said, right onto his hand. That's easy, or a quick shot to take, not easy, I should say. But a nice pass. A dangerous pass there. Nice hands from Hooper to kick it back out to Reynolds. Cupido from deep. A save again by Hubner.
Hubner doing great. Just keeping an eye on that ball as Olympic. It is really, again, doing great fluid passes and just finding those little connections and moments.
And shooting from everywhere.
Yes, that's
as well. Right. Another pass into center. Again, skipped inside. Back-to-back goals from Nardelli. And we are tied up here.
Nardelli receiving 2 great center entry passes. SC now, again, like I said, pulling out that defense and creating some space for their centers and finding those opportunities. They were struggling just a bit to find the back of the cage and those outside shots, and you can see in these last 2 possessions them having success in, you know, getting the defense to move a bit and finding those opportunities inside. Tied game here.
Yeah,
with 3:30 to go.
Cupido for Olympic. Pass into center again. Oh, a nice save there from Hubner.
Yes.
Barker was halfway out of the water. A great look. Nice hands there from Fellner to get a piece of that pass as Waldock was looking into center once again.
Smart defense as the last 2 possessions led to goals with those quick center entry passes.
Yeah, great read.
Olympic taking just a little bit of time to set up here and just seeing what's available for them. SC back deep in defense. Great block there, good hands. If you're going to be back in a zone, field blocks are so important.
Yeah.
Keeping your eye on the ball there.
Longton with great hands off that shot from Hooper on the wing. Reynolds looking for a shot now. Another center pass. And
ordinary foul here. We don't usually see that out of set.
Yeah.
USC getting organized, trying to find who they need to cover. Saved by the buzzer here. SC back on the attack.
Tried to feed Grover right at the end of the shot clock, and he just couldn't pick it up. Mostly underwater there. Sturdivant now on the counterattack for USC.
Olympic down, but just an easy shift over to cover here. SC looking at what's available to them.
Stemler up top with it. Looking to shoot. Shot clock winding down.
As the shot clock winds down, you can see SC starting to come back to defense, as Olympic is a fast team and they've been getting counterattack opportunities. But as they start their way back, they're bringing their defense into their shooters. Big move here, and there's the 5-meter as I expected.
Fantastic feed down to Fellner.
Again, you can see just the experience with Olympic Club is, you know, finding these small movements and moments and how fluid they're moving the ball, how quickly that ball got down and fed into set, which leads to that opportunity.
Post and in from Hooper.
Great shot by Hooper. Top shelf, bar in.
That's how they
He made that look easy and good.
Yeah, that's how you've got to beat Hubner now. Olympic able to take the lead up by 1 with 1:44 to play in the second now. Nardelli will start it off for USC. We'll see if they can get it back into center to Nardelli. He scored twice down there. Ball's with McGuire.
A lot of movement here for USC.
Earhart on the switch, goes up top and able to get it through all that traffic in front.
Watch his speed and his pacing on the shot. He draws the foul, and then he reaches for the ball. He takes his time as he gets up on his legs and then quickly fires the shot. There's kind of a mistiming or a lulling that, you know, he's playing into to kind of get that goalie off his cadence, right? A nice slow up and a quick shot to finish.
Olympic the other way now. Parrish will send it up to Carroll. Over to Hennessy.
Quick shot here is probably the last offensive possession, or close to, for Olympic. Full possession.
Under 60 seconds to play in the second now, as they get it up to Earhart, who just scored for USC, tying it up at 6. Now USC looking to get their first lead of the game. On the attack here. Agliozo with it now. On the wing, pass into center. Kick out on Hennessy in front, and an immediate goal. Goal from Kranz.
Watching the replay here, SC went for the quick. They saw the
What a
opportunity.
tip in front.
It wasn't pretty, but the connection was there, and they got the job done. These are the opportunities we've been seeing Olympic have over and over again, and SC is now capitalizing on them.
USC takes the lead here. Just under 30 seconds to play now, second period.
SC's going to want to play smart defense here, as they just did.
Right there. It's Earhart in front getting a piece of that pass, trying to feed Mas Medias in the center.
10 seconds here on the clock.
Shot clock was not reset. There was a 4-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And it was not reset on that turnover when USC was able to steal the ball away.
Here at the end of the second quarter, SC's just going to want to protect the ball. No turnovers here. Maybe look for an opportunity in the last 5-6 seconds.
Yeah, we'll see how much time they put back on the clock here.
Thanks for your patience, gentlemen. Clocks are set. We're ready to resume. 7.
Sounds like they're going to put 7 seconds back on the clock here. USC trying to get a... Is this enough time to take a two-goal lead? 7 seconds?
You could potentially find it. You can see Olympic getting organized on their defense, talking to each other of, you know, what to look out for.
Yeah.
Covering their men.
We'll see how much movement we get here from USC. Like you said, Olympic. some changes here as to who's taking who.
And these are important moments. I think, you know, here we are in the second quarter, and you never know what the last quarter and the last few seconds of the game looks like. So taking advantage and covering even the smallest opportunities, or looking to get ahead in the smallest opportunities, is always important in this game.
McGuire will start with it on the far side. Still some trouble getting the clock organized here.
And this is a tough one here with 7 seconds left in the second quarter. I mean, this is definitely a stop and flow, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Just had a turnover, momentum going the other way off a steal, and a clock issue. All right. McGuire on the far side, 5 seconds.
Explosive movement by USC.
Great defense from Olympic.
And they count it. And they count it.
Very close here. McGuire from the corner.
A lot of movement. Skims there, meets his teammate, and what we would call a sweep shot. Not a lot of time. He knew what he had to get off, and he got it done.
Very close there in center. I believe that was Sturdivant. So USC is given that goal at the end of the second. They'll take a 2-goal lead here. 3 straight goals to end the second period. We'll be back in just a few minutes.
Time's running out. They need to score.
Lola, we need you. Get in there.
But wait, Coach Kerkorian has just subbed in their secret weapon, Lola the dog. She shoots. She scores!
Yeah!
Quick.
All right, as we start the third, Reynolds and Longton on the sprint. Reynolds will win that. Teams have switched sides here, as Olympic sends it back to Carroll to set up.
USC back in a zone on defense, leaving Olympic to attack in, but still finding the center.
Oh, that is pulled off the goal line by Hubner after the backhand in center from Masmanidis.
Interesting backhand
Incredible.
there, kind of like up and over. But again, there's Olympic. We have USC in a 2-3-4 zone, and they're still feeding their center and finding the hand.
Ball goes down to the wing. Carter looking for a lane. Pass across the middle. Good defense from Hennessy.
Overpass here by USC, leading to them running out of time on the clock and feeding Olympic's counterattack.
On the wing, it's Cupido through the middle. And
Another 5-meter here for Olympic Club.
I believe that is the second exclusion on Longton. Indeed it is.
Hooper earns the 5-meter and pushes the ball off here.
Reynolds will take the 5-meter and score it. Olympic within one, just over a minute into the third now.
Olympic finding the quick opportunity here. Here we are only in the second possession of the third quarter, and they're pushing the counterattack, looking to get back on the board and tie up this game.
USC trying to keep the lead. A long, quick skip shot from deep, and Earnhardt sent it over the cage.
I spoke early about the danger of taking those outside shots for USC, as Olympic is constantly pushing their counterattack, and that's what we just saw. Olympic has now got a man-up opportunity. They'll take their time as they set up here.
Earnhardt has been excluded for USC. Olympic, great passing. Multiple dry passes as it goes into center, and Masimanides just couldn't get it past Hubner there. Longton across the middle to Kranz.
SC back on the attack.
Lots of movement down at the 2-meter line. Backdoor pass from Longton is just over the head of Carter. Carter cut across that 2-meter line and was there on the back door, just couldn't pick it up.
Great steal for USC.
Good read from Kranz.
They'll have an opportunity to be up here. See what SC will do to take care of it.
Longton
Center cage here,
to Kranz.
finding the
Wow.
back of the cage. Again, those are some quick possessions here. Not a lot of time setting up those offensive half-court setups. Again, a little bit of quick back and forth, having to take care of the ball. Again, turnovers are leading to opportunities for both sides here.
(9-7) the lead for USC now. 5.5 to play in the third. Parrish getting the ball back now as he sends it over to Grover. Grover from deep, and that one skips past Hubner. Back and forth here.
Grover had some time with the ball. Great movement by Olympic over on the opposite side, and you could see Grover be patient, taking a look at the movement. Was looking really to pass that ball off for whatever opportunity came from Olympic's movement, then realized it was his opportunity and just went for it. Found that lane around that field blocker.
Kranz playing catch with McGuire here.
SC taking their time.
Near side for Watson.
Lane was there, but it looked like it hit a bit of a wave and went high and wide.
Yeah. Yeah, that one skipped pretty high there.
USC getting organized offensively here. You can hear them communicating out there, trying to organize who's moving up.
Sent near side for Reynolds as he earns the ordinary, and up top for Cupido. Beautiful hands. A fantastic steal from Waldock.
SC really putting on the pressure, getting up in the lanes, and really looking to take that steal to feed some sort of counterattack and get some momentum, pushing into their offense for them.
Kranz far wing, earning the ordinary as McGuire as he sends it up top. Kranz again with it. Near side, Waldock. Kranz looking for a lane and skips it. Short side, up high.
USC's movement is doing a great job pulling Olympics defense off balance. He had a lot of time and water there, as you can see, and he just picked the ball up and went for a shot. Great skip, high corner.
Back up by 2. Lots of back and forth here. Olympic trying to use their turn defense into offense, trying to tie this game back up, but USC just keeps answering. Cupido with it for Olympic. Cupido over to the far wing. Monsees, near side for Reynolds. Back up to Monsees from deep. And that hit a player in front. I believe that was Sturdivant getting a piece of it. And USC back on offense here. About a little over halfway through the third now. Watson over to Kranz quickly to the far side for Sturdivant. Slowing things down, back up top to Kranz.
SC really's got some great balance here. You're looking at Olympic is now more of a tight press defense, really up in the face of USC. When you're running against a press defense, there's more opportunities for steals and...
Oh, what a save there from Hubner, wow.
Big cheers from the USC bench here. The guys were fired up on that stop. As they should be.
Block, yeah.
Olympic having a 2-on-1 there.
Yeah, Reynolds is able to feed Hooper inside, and Hooper just got shut down there.
Yeah.
A good look.
What a dangerous look, though, for Olympic. We have Hooper and Reynolds. I mean, those guys are constantly moving.
They've been working together all morning.
Yes, yes. They've got speed, and they're no stranger to each other, and they definitely work and play off of each other. You got to be constantly looking for that as USC's defense when you've got two players that are creating in that way and can use their speed to their advantage.
Hooper 3 for 4 on his goals and attempts. He's also got 2 blocks. USC's been very good, or Olympic, I apologize, has been very good on in terms of field blocks. USC did use a timeout there as players hop back in. 3 minutes to play in the third. USC still up 2 after a fantastic block from Hubner.
No doubt SC's coming out with a plan.
Yeah, trying to extend their lead. Lots of momentum after that Hubner block.
Whistle's been blown for some time now. SC's got to get in motion and take advantage of the time that they have on the shot clock here.
Ordinary earned by Longton. Sent over to McGuire. Sturdivant now on the wing. Tries to put a pass inside to Miller. And good defense from Cupido as he cuts off the pass. Cupido now the other way for Olympic. Cupido far side. Oh, pass off the head of Hubner after it hit the left post. And scooped off the goal line by Hubner. A good look again from Reynolds.
You can just see the patience from Olympic as they're just kind of waiting for things to be created.
Absolutely. Reynolds has been sitting on that left post the whole time too. Moving around and getting himself open. Into center for USC.
Some hard work by the center here. A little disappointed there was no call. But back to defense he goes.
Erdhart thought there was a foul there after it was stolen away by Hennessy. Instead it goes the other way for Olympic. On offense, Reynolds feeds to Cupido up top.
Olympic finding their balance. SC back in the zone. Again, looking to thread the needle, not quite there. Olympic back to defense. I think one thing that really impresses me about Paul Reynolds is he's finding all these inside water opportunities. Whether he converts them or not, he always makes it back on defense.
There he is again, or that time that's Hooper.
Hooper knowing he wants to get a few more scores on the scoreboard here. Went for the steal, looking for the opportunity. End of third quarter here.
Over to the wing for Olympic as they send it up top to Cupido. Skip shot saved again by Hubner. Keeping USC up by 2 with 40 seconds to go in the third. Hubner allowing USC to set up here, start of it now.
SC slowing it down here. Again, this is a time to protect the ball, make safe passes, and not feed Olympics counterattack. Up by 2 going into the third quarter. Offense out of 2 meters here. Olympic gets another opportunity, taking the last 18 seconds of the quarter.
The other way, pass intercepted by Longton as Sibley tried to find Hooper. Longton now with speed right to the cage. Longton in, goes with his left hand and able to beat Sibley. 2 seconds left in the third.
That was a hard run for Sibley. Passed out a pass that led to a turnover. You could see his disappointment in that. And it's hard as an athlete, you know, to make a mistake and then have to let that go immediately to turn around and be ready for a big block.
Cooper will try and send it from deep and blocked by USC. Getting in the shooting lane there. Going into the fourth, a 3-goal lead now for USC after that turnover at the end from Olympic. We'll be right back.
Again, we have our trivia giveaways. We have anyone putting kids on the deck. If you can name the current USA.
Which one? Yellow? Yellow. Now blue? No, orange. Now blue. Ooh.
Time's running out. They need to score.
Lola, we need you. Get in there.
But wait, Coach Kerkorian has just subbed in their secret weapon, Lola the dog. She shoots. She scores!
You never know where the next Olympian might be coming from, but it could be water polo, and that starts with Splash Ball. Splash Ball is a program for children ages 5 through 9 designed to introduce them to the sport of water polo while promoting water safety. Improve swimming skills and learn a sport you'll love for a lifetime. For more information, visit splashballusa.org.
Starting off the fourth here, Olympic does win the sprint, trying to get a couple goals on the board and tie this game up, down by 3.
There's a lot of time left in the game. It'll be interesting to see how Olympic attacks and finds their opportunities.
Cupido tried to get it into center, and a great read again. Earhart on the steal for USC.
Olympic running a tight press here, trying to put the pressure on USC.
Trying to make them make quick decisions and smart passes. Earhart has to make the pass here.
You can see SC really being pressed out here to almost half tank. And they're being cautious, as they should be. Olympic is going to put the pressure on them to try to feed their counterattack. That's what Olympic is finding their opportunities in, is those counterattack, getting down early, looking for the quick opportunities. SC is going to have to be really aware on their defense. A little bit of an aggressive drive here by Hooper, leading to an offensive and a turnover for Olympic, feeding USC's counterattack. They're looking up here.
And we're going to have a kick out in front. It's an exclusion on Mosmedinides, and USC's going to go a man up.
USC can really take their time here. There's no need to rush this opportunity for them. They do have to take care of the ball, though. That is for sure. And again, Olympic playing smart. Johnny Hooper just going for it. He's wanting to make things happen for them on the offensive end.
Yeah, Hooper just drew the exclusion here on Aglioso, and Hooper will score as he goes in alone.
It's moments like this. I mean, this is incredibly energizing as a teammate when you are down by 3 and now only down by 2 for Olympic. When you have a teammate who's out there and pressing and, you know, pushing the energy and going for those steals, I mean, these are momentum shifters for your team. This is what gets the energy going and gets the momentum moving in the right direction. So let's see if Olympic can play off that.
Yeah, turn it around here. We're looking to up to Longton for USC as he sends it over. Earning the ordinary is Sturdivant.
And you can see here, I mean, just the energy I'm feeling is that SC is slowing it down and taking their time, but really it is important for them to protect that ball and make those safe passes, making sure they're making eye contact, they're up on their legs, they're protecting the space between the pass and their defensive player. Olympic is up on their back, and they are looking for the steal, and they're looking to go.
The USC working around the perimeter there. They could not get a pass inside. Good defense from Olympic.
Coverage here by USC. Quick pass into 2 meters.
Another fantastic save from Hubner as he scoops it off the goal line after the rebound was tapped out by Reynolds. 2 incredible stops from Hubner as he keeps USC up by 2. Ball sent up to Longton. And over to Sturdivant here as we approach 5 minutes to play.
It's smart for USC to take their time and be cautious, but they're still going to have to show up offensively and play. With the way that Olympic is pushing their offense, it's going to be important that SC keeps putting points up on the board.
We're going to have an exclusion here again. That is the 3rd on Longton.
Olympic probably going to look for the quick here, as they did.
Off the left post from Reynolds. Following a great pass from Hooper.
Reynolds continuously creating for himself and being in the right place at the right time. Working to find the back of the cage in this game.
Waldock with it for USC. Down the left side to Kranz. Sturdivant from deep. And a block in front from Luca Cupido.
In these possessions back and forth, it becomes a little bit of a battle of the fitness. Who's going to be able to kind of level up with that energy, find their legs, find the energy. There it is. Great inside move.
A great feed from Cupido as he finds Carroll in center, and Carroll will earn the penalty there. It'll be Johnny Hooper to take the 5-meter penalty shot for Olympic. And he sends that over Hubner, so Olympic back within 1 with just over 4 minutes to play in the 4th.
Hooper finding all of those top shelf opportunities on his 5 meters. That's his comfort zone, and he's doing it well.
And Hubner read that well, almost got it, but able to get it past him. McGuire now for USC, and a contra foul in front of the cage.
Out of 2 meters, there's definitely some work being done there. Olympic patience there, passing it into 2 meters. Great stop.
Hubner again in front on Reynolds. That's got to be frustrating. He's been stopped a few times. Ball is sent up to Erhardt. Erhardt looking backdoor. Kranz is there, but just could not secure the ball.
Both teams getting these inside 2 meters in front of the cage opportunity. Again, we've gone back and forth quite some time without a goal, and this becomes a battle of fitness.
Inside center, another 5-meter.
Olympic really finding these opportunities because they're patient, they're looking, they're seeing what each other are developing and creating, and they're taking their time and finding just really on the hand great passes in those small windows that they're getting, and they continue to lead to earning exclusions and 5 meters. That's a hard thing to stop, especially when the pass is placed perfectly.
Yeah, that was a very small gap that they fed that pass there.
They're giving USC's defense no wiggle room whatsoever.
Hooper again at 5 meters, and it's blocked by Hubner. Shuts it down to keep USC up by 1.
Wow, what a big momentum shift, or not momentum shift, but just energy. I mean, there's no greater feeling than watching your goalie stop a 5-meter shot here.
Hooper on the back of Watson there. Watson able to get into the corner to McGuire. A little give and go. And back on defense, it's Fellner knocking it out of the hands of Watson on the near side.
USC down defensively. Olympic pushing to get that turnover pass here. SC back on the attack. These passes are crucial at this time as a 1-goal game here with 20 minutes left on the clock. Excuse me, 2 minutes left on the clock.
Watson over to Waldock here. USC looking to extend the lead.
SC still being patient, taking their time, but you can feel the urgency. Center entry pass here.
Skipped off the crossbar.
Great shot off, but not quite there.
Olympic looking to tie it up now. Down to the wing for Hooper. Inside, centering pass. A nice fake there from Barker on the goal for Olympic.
I mean, that was a 2-2 possession for their center here, then putting the ball into set, finding his legs up, and then finishing. That is no easy task to go from defending into the 2-meter position. A lot of respect for that, especially after quite a few possessions back and forth. That's what I'm talking about when I'm saying it comes down to the battle of fitness. Who's going to have that extra effort when it really matters and when it counts.
We'll see who can come out with the W here. You're tied at 11 with a little over a minute and a half to go in the game here.
These are the games that are really enjoyable to play, these tighter games where you're in situations where it's a minute and 42 seconds on the clock and you're tied and you've got to think about, you know, what are the ways that you're going to either protect or attack in these moments.
It's been back and forth all morning. No team is led by more than 3. USC was up 11-8. And it's been 3 straight goals from Olympic to tie this game up at 11.
As they came up by, or as they started this 4th quarter up by 3, USC, Olympic really came out in that tight press to really just push their counterattack and find those opportunities. And that's how they found themselves back into this game, using their experience and how they connect as a team to find those really small windows and connect and really providing great passes.
We'll see what SC has to show us here following the timeout. Erhardt running out of time. 7 seconds on the shot clock. Kranz skips one wide.
Kranz receiving that ball cross face, taking a beat to find his legs. Just wasn't quite there. Minute 14 here on the clock. 11-11, Olympic with the ball.
So now Olympic using a timeout, see if they can take the lead. Olympic looks like they have one timeout left following this one.
I imagine Olympic to really create, have a lot of movement on this offensive possession. SC is going to really have to be on their defense tight, as we know Olympic can thread the needle here. Can SC stay focused? Can they stay tight on their man as this possession goes through?
Lock down those passing lanes.
That's right.
Olympic here to start up. Minute 10 to play in the fourth. Cupido far side for Fellner and back to Cupido up top. Fellner back to Cupido. Skip shot. Hit. I thought it got a piece of Hubner. It goes off the crossbar. The ball comes back out to Cupido. He's got it now. Cupido back over to Fellner. Still playing catch. Cupido from deep. That is skipped wide. Really looking for something. There was Cupido. A counterattack and a great feed. Down the other way and getting it past Sibley is Sturdivant. What a pass there from Hubner.
Great outlet pass. It skimmed exactly where it needed to be. He knew he didn't have a ton of time, so quickly picked that ball up, not bringing it too far behind his head. A nice quick shot, low skip, cross cage. USC taking some notes from Olympic, pushing that counterattack. It's dangerous to get those quick outlets. A lot can happen there.
Sibley read it well. Got it with his elbow, but it just too much power on that from Sturdivant. And SC up by 1 now. A full possession, though, for Olympic. 32 seconds left. All right, so Olympic will start off here with the ball. Monsees is now wearing cap number 1. Monsees feeds over to Reynolds. Hooper back to Reynolds. Short side, blocked away by Hubner.
Olympic getting these last 20 seconds here on the clock. New shot clock here.
Up top for Hooper. Hooper inside water, and we're going to get an exclusion in center. It's earned by Masmanides. Back up top to Hooper. And then Cupido.
Olympic has their goalie out of the cage playing in their 6-on, which is now a 7-on-5 opportunity.
Monsees scores.
Gotta watch out for the goalie out in the field. Took a look, passed it off, received the ball back, and he said, put some respect on my name. I'm gonna shoot that ball and find the back of the cage.
A great move by Olympic. So Monsees goes in, swaps caps with Sibley.
So we had a goalie cap scores in the field, yeah. But we had all field players, I see. That's here.
Correct, yeah. Shot blocked by Olympic there at the buzzer. So we are tied at 12. A clever move there from Olympic to put Monsees in, wearing the goalie cap. I'm not sure that SC knew that was happening. Do you treat the goalie do you treat Sibley different than you would Monsees if you know Monsees is wearing the goalie cap?
Yeah, I mean, most definitely. I mean, listen, if you're facing a 7-on-5 situation, I mean, the best thing that you can do defensively is just kind of pack in the cage there, because you know you've got 7 arms out there versus just 6, and so it's a little bit of a different feel of how you're going to be defending and how you're showing up defensively. And what I'd really do, again, I would kind of sit back in it just a bit and really, really kind of stuff the cage and get as many arms up and in the way as possible. We do a lot of drills. We've done a lot of drills where we play 7-on-5 just to really put some pressure and stress on our defense and practice in that way. But it's not often you find it. It's abnormal. It's a different look. You've got to be mindful. You've got to be able to communicate that and see that and be able to react appropriately. And those are tough things to see, you know, while you're in the game and you're locked in and you're going into kind of that muscle memory of like, this is how we play, you know, 5-on-6. This is the movements we're supposed to do. What do you do when you're seeing a 7-on-5?
Absolutely. So Monsees ties this game up at 12 with 1 second to go.
Heading into a shootout here. Johnny Hooper will be nice and warmed up with all the penalty shots he's shot throughout the game.
Both teams have got all 5 of their players set here. We'll see who. Looks like USC will shoot first on Sibley.
I feel like it's not often we go into 5-meter shootouts, and this is such a great opportunity to have this repetition, both for the goalies and the shooters.
So Crayons will shoot first for USC. It's Sibley in the cage for Olympic.
Again, 5-meter shootouts, it kind of starts tapping into the mental game quite a bit here. The pressure of being out there on your own, just you and the goalie. Where does your mind go? How do you select your shot? Do you select it before you shoot it? There's a lot of things going through the shooter's head and the goalie's.
Reynolds to shoot for Olympic. And Hubner gets a piece of it. It goes off the right post, but Hubner getting a piece of it with his fingertips there. And he keeps it out. Incredible save there from Hubner.
Paul Reynolds shaking his head. Wasn't happy about that one.
Goal from Erdhart. Erdhart past Sibley here.
You can hear the ref telling the goalie to back up, back up. Goalies are not allowed to come out of the cage. They have to stay on that line in a 5-meter shootout. And even too, I find, you know, as a shooter, you hear the referee backing the goalie up.
Hooper drains that over Hubner.
Right over the head. Again.
That's where he went multiple times in the 5 meters that we saw during the game.
That's right, and his one miss is he went for the skip, and that's where it got blocked.
USC unable to score. Waldock shut down by Sibley. So Fellner an opportunity to tie this up. In round 3 here. And Fellner goes par down. So we are back.
Again, that shot was right over the head of the goalie. And a bar down.
A dart. Very quick shot. Shooting is Sturdivant for SC as he gets that past Sibley. Each team with a save. Mas Manitas shooting for Olympic. Looking to keep it tied up. That goes off the right post. So Olympic now down. SC a chance to win it here. McGuire shooting on Sibley, and Sibley shuts him down.
What a shootout again. I mean, just this is the mental game here.
Back
Going
and
back
forth.
and forth. Yep. I mean, knowing that that shot could have put them up for the win.
Cupido looking for the win, and he sent it wide. Back-to-back misses from Olympic.
What a great match here. The guys ending with a shootout. SC 15, Olympic 14.
Incredible stuff.
Great effort out here today.
A very close game the entire time, back and forth. And it's SC coming away with the win in the shootout. We will step aside for just a moment here. We've got LA Aquatic Club and Academy up next. We'll be back in just a moment.
Okay.